in with a number 2 ranking statewide, 25-1 on the season. The Stilwell Indians with a 24-2 record, ranked number 5. Both these teams got here by the winners bracket, and the winner tonight continues on for the state championship game tomorrow. The loser goes home for the season.
And everybody's talking about tomorrow's game and thinking it'll be against O.C. McGinnis is the big idea. But again, O.C. McGinnis has still got to get past Ida Bell later on tonight at 8:30.
And that's not going to be no easy task.
That's not going to be an easy task. We're down to the final 4 in Class 4A boys, and we've got the Vinita Hornets, who are 24-1 on the season, against the Stilwell Indians. Now, yesterday, Vinita beat Hugo 61-48 to get into this semifinal. Stillwell beating Weatherford 69-56.
I got to tell you something about this Vinita-Hugo game. Right there at the end of the first half, Vinita went on a 16-0 run and then opened up with a 2-0 run to start the second half, and they got such a lead that Hugo could never overcome it, and that's how Vinita do it. Of course, Vinita's been they do this a lot. They'll run the score up a lot, and then they'll play, then you'll have to play catch-up, and they play keep-away pretty good. They play all-control offense.
We've got an interview with the coach's corner with Coach Larry Gallison coming up in a couple of moments. But first, we'll on the Subway pregame show. We'll take a time out for a couple of moments. We want to remind you that our sponsors tonight are Subway, Jim Dandy Drive-In, Turner's Auto, Simple Simon's Pizza, Ozark Electra, Charlie's Chicken out of Salisaw, Hill's Country Fair out of Westville, the Bank of Commerce, Armstrong Bank, Kirk's Drug of Muskogee, and also Arvis Bank. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for supporting the Stillwell Lady Indians and the Indians. More coming up in just 2 minutes on Unforgettable KTFX 102.1.
When you're on the go before a ball game and want to satisfy your monster hunger, stop in to Subway of Stillwell and have the sandwich artist Mike or Robin Longshore make you a sandwich. Subway makes sandwiches just the way you want. Choose from the 6-inch or 12-inch subs, or you can choose from one of the great Subway value meals. Create any sandwich with your choice of toppings. So when you're on the go, stop into Subway, perfect for before or after any ball game.
Your friends at Ozark Electric invite you to take a trip that should cost you practically nothing, and the results will be priceless. Ozark Electric invites you to take a safety tour of your home. Check cords, plugs, and extension cords to make sure that they are not worn or cracked. If you have young children or visiting youngsters, use safe. Northwest Arkansas, too.
Who's that?
Samantha Ferguson.
Wait. You mean Samantha Ferguson, number 30 for the Stilwell Lady Indians?
Yeah, she was telling me all about Simple Simon's and Stilwell's great lunch and dinner deals.
Like what?
Well, like the 2 large pieces with any 2 toppings for $14.99.
Wow.
And about the buffet every day but Saturday from 11 to 1:30 and on Sundays from 12 to 2.
Did she tell you about the family buffet night on Tuesdays from 5 to 7 with free drinks?
Sure did. Say, you hungry?
Yeah, let's go to Simple Simon's of Stilwell.
Since 19...
There's good crowd noise on there.
Commercial ends in 4, 3.
Just a few moments, the Stilwell Indians are going to catch on the Vinita Hornets in the semifinals of the state 4A basketball tournament. What are your feelings about that? Well, I really tickled about the video. You know, I felt like at the beginning of the year we had a chance, but I don't think that anybody thought we'd be where we're at right now. This is a big game for me personally, because that time I was stomping grounds, I was at Tipton, which is only about 12 miles from Vinita for 12 years, and this was our biggest rival when I was at Tipton when we played Vinita. And so this, and Ed Coach and I are real good friends, know a lot of people from there, so naturally it's a big moment for me. Hey, look, these guys are ranked in the top 10. I think they're ranked like 5th in the state. What do you expect of them? Well, I watched them play last night. I've known these kids for a long time because they were young when I was there, you know, and watched them play. They're going to be ball control, handle the ball real well, quickness. I think they're the best team that we've faced all year long. They got everything you need. They got the 2 big boys inside. They're very good players, and the guards are good ball handlers and good shooters. So we'll have to play back. Hey, what are you going to have to do besides put more points on the board to beat them? Well, I think rebounding is the key for us. That's one thing is the key. We can't let the 2 big boys inside get in there and handle. That's been kind of one of our problems all year long, trying to keep big people off the board. So we're definitely going to have to rebound with these people off by getting to the second shot. And this one, you got one more. Yeah, that's what I told the kids today. They're looking forward to hopefully the baby player going noble. You know, a lot of our OU fans, and that's kind of some incentive there for us to go. So, you know, we're just going to do our best. And we're looking forward to talking to you after the game, too, Coach. Okay, thank you very much. That was head coach Larry Collison, the head coach of the Stilwell Indians, talking about this afternoon's game against the Vinita Hornets. And we're expecting quite a matchup. And, of course, as you said, the kids are looking forward to playing in Lloyd Noble Center tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 p.m.
And I think these Stilwell Indians have got a good match against this team right here. I think we're about to see one of the most exciting games of our broadcasting careers and of this basketball season is going to happen right here tonight from Southern Nazarene University.
I think you're probably going to see contrasting teams. Looks like the Hornets may have a little bit of speed advantage over the Stilwell Indians, but the Stilwell Indians do have some height on their side. We got Dusty Eubanks, Jordan Mink. These guys are all over 6 foot. I think we've only got one person. As a matter of fact, all five are starting five for the Stilwell Indians are over 6 foot or 6 foot or over. On the contrast, Vinita Hornets, as we say, play a lot of ball control offense. And they have two starters that are under 6 foot, but the rest of them are 6'7", and 6'5", and 6'6".
And the other thing you got to take into consideration, too, is the two players on each team, the key players on each team, that the Vinita Hornets are going to be trying to shut down Jordan Mink, who scored 26 points last night, 11 of 12 from the line, which is just absolutely awesome. And on the other side of the court, the Indians got to shut down Chad Morgan, who made 23 last night.
Well, teams have been trying to shut down Mink, and if they do manage to shut down Mink to any extent at all, then you've got Dusty Eubanks and Curtis Brashears to take up the slack. So you've got two players out there that can do their job, and get the job done if they should happen to double team Mink.
That's right, and the other thing they'll do, too, is they'll start the feed going into Roger Miner, and he'll step up the gas as well. So shutting down Jordan Mink is not always effective against these Stilwell Indians because they're able to adjust and make the star players out of the other players.
If that's not enough, you got Joe Fletcher out there that's ready to bomb them away outside.
All right, we've got a couple of moments before we get underway here with the national anthem and introduction of the starting lineups. We'll take another 2-minute timeout on the Subway pregame show from Stilwell. Oklahoma Subway sponsoring this tonight, and we appreciate them as well as everybody else sponsoring the Stilwell Indians. We'll be back in just 2 minutes on Unforgettable KTFX 102.1.
When you're on the go before a ball game and want to satisfy your monster hunger, stop in to Subway of Stilwell and have the sandwich artist Mike or Robin Longshore make you a sandwich. Subway makes sandwiches just the way you want. Choose from the 6-inch or 12-inch subs, or you can choose from one of the great Subway value meals. Create any sandwich with your choice of toppings. So when you're on the go, stop into Subway. Perfect for before or after any ball game.
The Stilwell Bank of Commerce is truly the bank that works for you. It currently offers services like the Horizon account, totally free to our members age 50 and over. And the Kids Sense account is for our members under 18, where each deposit is rewarded with a visit to the treasure chest. The Stilwell Bank of Commerce currently has 2 ATM locations, 2nd and Walnut and Highway 59 North near the food court. With basic checking account, there is never a service charge with a balance of $500 or more. The Stilwell Bank of Commerce, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
There's Curtis Brashear. Fletcher. Your starters are 22, 13, 21, 4, and I guarantee you number 25.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be the starters.
I've already got them circled here.
You the man.
I'm the man. I'm the man.
Just this one.
Look at all the Vinita fans. Vinita fans are moving down here now. Look, they're making the Vinita fans move down there.
That's all right.
For all your local banking needs, see the helpful people at Arvis Bank of Stilwell. The friendly folks at Arvis Bank can assist you with all your checking and savings account needs. Arvis Bank of Stilwell has all the banking luxuries you could possibly need, from the everyday convenience of a Visa check card to the quick and easy internet banking system. And when you become a member of the Arvis Bank Group, you get the added benefit of being able to walk into almost any Arvis Bank and handle most of your banking needs. So at home or away, Arvis Bank of Stilwell is there for you. Arvis is also there for the boys and girls of the Stilwell basketball teams. Good luck to you in all this week's events.
We're back at Southern Nazarene University in Bethany, Oklahoma. Larry Arnell along with Lou Kelly about ready for the national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineup for tonight's basketball game. It's a semifinal matchup in Class 4A basketball in the state 4A basketball tournament. Vinita Hornets with a 25-1 record, ranked number 2 in the state, the Stilwell Indians, number 5 in the state with a 24-2 record. So I'll tell you what, we've got a lot of fans here, a lot of Stilwell supporters on hand, also a lot of supporters from Vinita on hand. I do this to Stilwell, and we have a Stilwell rooters right behind us, Lou.
They're sitting right behind us and on the opposite side of the court, up in the bleachers, up in the balcony, out in their cars in Stilwell, Oklahoma, and they're also listening to the radio. Now we'll have our national anthem to get things underway. for the starting lineup and doing the play-by-play tonight for you is Larry Arnell. Larry?
Well, I'll tell you what, it'll be a tough act to follow from yesterday afternoon, but we're going to give it our best shot. Unfortunately, the Stilwell girls lost this afternoon. They are out of the tournament, but by golly, they made it to the semifinal round. Okay, Vinita Hornets. They got a lot of fans here, and the Stilwell Indians, they have a lot of fans. By the way, Pete Heisley of the Vinita Hornets and Larry Carlson, the head coach of the Stilwell Indians. All right, here comes the starting lineup for the Vinita Hornets. Number 5, Jermaine Landrum. He is a 5'9" junior. Also, number 5, the 4 is Ty Ramsey. He's a 6-foot senior. Also coming out is number 40. That's going to be London Marshall. London Marshall is a 6'6" senior. And Kevin Phillips, number 33, is a 6'3" junior. And Chad Morgan, number 12, is a 6'5" junior. That's the starting lineup for the Vinita Hornets. And now for the Stilwell Indians, under head coach Larry Collison, 24-2 on the year. Number 5 in the state. And here they go. Number 25, Jordan Meek. Jordan is a 6'1" junior. Also coming out is Roger Miner. Number 13, Roger Miner is a 6'2" junior. Joe Fletcher, number 4, he's a 6'2" senior. Dusty Eubank, he's number 22. He's a 6'4" senior. And Curtis Bashir, a 6'7" senior. That's the starting lineup for the Stilwell Indians. And the Hornets from Vinita, Oklahoma. We're about ready for tip-off for tonight's basketball game. The Stilwell Indians are in their white uniforms with the red numerals, red, white, and black trim. And the Vinita Hornets in their blue uniforms with the white numerals and blue and white trim. Stepping midcourt to jump for the Vinita Hornets is going to be number 40. That's going to be London Marshall. And London Marshall is a 6'6" senior. He'll be stepping to the court with Curtis Bashir.
I made a note on there that, okay, let me just get it straight. The Stilwell Indians will be the home team.
Okay.
And the Vinita Hornets will be the guest.
They have the white uniforms on. Here's the toss-up to start the basketball game, and it is controlled by the Stilwell Indians. Joe Fletcher has it, gives up to Meek in the corner. It goes to the shot put up, and then 21 is good. Curtis Bashir gets the 2 points, first 2 points of the ball game very quickly. Here comes the Vinita Hornets down. The Stilwell Indians set up in a zone defense. They've got a 2-3 sagging zone defense as the Vinita Hornets works the ball around. Ty Ramsey. Ramsey gives off to Landrum. Landrum at the top of the circle. Puts it off on the right side. Goes to Morgan. Morgan back to Landrum again. And a shot from the outside. 3 points is good. It's a 3-2 ball game. Just like those, the Vinita's on top. And very quickly, the Hornets have the Indians have the basketball down. The Hornets have the lead now. It goes back, goes in the middle to Bashir. Turnaround jump shot from the baseline. It's an air ball, and the rebound pulled off by Ty Ramsey, and the ball skipped out of bounds by the Stilwell Indians. And he's got a foul called on number 4. I believe it's going to be on Fletcher.
You're correct. On Joe Fletcher, down underneath, got on the back, got the guy on the arm on the rebound. So it'll be the first personal foul on Joe Fletcher. 3-2 with 7:14 to go.
All righty. The Hornets have the basketball down. This is Ramsey. Gives off to Landrum at the top of the circle. Around the right side goes to Morgan. Morgan back to Landrum again. Now on the left side to Ramsey. Ramsey has the ball on the wing. He's being guarded very closely now. Out there by Roger Miner. Here's a shot put up on the outside. 3-pointers. So good. And the rebound fought through. And the Hornets have the rebound. It's Jermaine Landrum with the rebound. Bounce it to Kevin Phillips. Phillips. Now here's a 3-point tip to the outside. It's no good this time. And the rebound pulled off by the...
Dusty Eubank.
Yeah, breaks it all the way down. Drives all the way down. He's going to be hammered as he was trying to take the ball in the paint. And the Indians are trying to run with the basketball, and they might be able to get some speed. And if they can turn on some speed, they can run on these Hornets.
And number 4, Ty Ramsey, is going to be guilty of that foul, his first personal, as he chased Dusty Eubanks down and had to chase him all the way down court.
All right, here's the inbound play of the basket, and it's tossed in. It finally goes in, and not in time.
5 seconds.
5-second violation call, and the Hornets will have the basketball on turnover as they have the ball in the backcourt. Miner couldn't find anybody to toss the ball into, and they were all covered. So here comes Jermaine Landrum across the midcourt line now for the Hornets. Sits up at the top of the circle. Whips it off on the right side to Morgan. Down the corner. Now back to Morgan again. Still on the right wing. Now back up to Landrum on the left side. Goes to Ramsey. Ramsey on the wing. Now back to Landrum again. Now working around the right side to Morgan. Morgan has the ball. He gets the ball on his shoulder, but no walking is called. Back out to Landrum. Landrum back to Morgan again. Now back to Landrum. Top of the circle. Down the right side to Landrum. In the corner. Here goes to Phillips. Phillips has the ball. Pass the ball back out. Landrum takes the middle into the paint. Now whips it back out. to Ramsey. Ramsey, three-point NBA style. Good. Wow. Holy cow, that was an NBA three-pointer. Here come the Hornets now. The Indians out very quickly. A shot to the baseline of the corner is good, but number 13, Roger Minor connects. And now it's just like that, the 6-4 ball game. Hornets lead by 2. Very quickly, the Hornets have the basketball down. Landrum, down the right side, it goes to Morgan. Still, ball worked into the middle now. This is London. Marshall puts a shot up, bounces off the rim, no good. And we got pull down by number 22, goes to Eubanks for the Indians. Gives off to Mink. Mink brings the ball across the midcourt line. Sits up, dribbles into the lane, stop, three-ball line, jump shot, no good. Rebound pulled off by the Hornets. Hornets had the rebound. Number 40, London Marshall pulled that one off. Gives off to Landrum. Landrum brings the ball across the midcourt line. 5:18 to go. 6-4 ball game. The Hornets on top, and now we have a timeout going to be called by number 5. He dropped something on the floor and had to pick it up, and it could have been the contact. I'm not sure.
He's got number 4 and number 5 both. Is Ty Ramsey and Jermaine Landrum both wearing mouthpieces tonight. He dropped his mouthpiece,
And he had to pick him out. All right. Here's the inbounds play. It's Landrum. Around the right side to Morgan. In the corner goes to Phillips. Now back out to work the ball around the left side a little bit. Bounce pass in the corner to Marshall. London Marshall now gives off on the baseline. Shot off the glass. No good by number 12. And he has the ball tipped out of his head. And it's Chad Morgan. And Morgan has the ball on the ground. And the jump ball is going to be called.
Jordan Mink diving in underneath and tying up the basketball. Possession, of course, is going to go to the Hornets, but that arrow will change after this.
All right, here's the inbounds play for Landrum underneath his own basket, and it's in to Marshall in the corner. Marshall back out. Now they're working around to the left side a little bit. Goes to Ramsey. Ramsey to the right side to Morgan. Morgan works the ball around now. They're going to the left side of the wing now. Take it all the way in the corner. Now pass back out to Landrum. He's at the top of the circle. He doesn't shoot. Ramsey on the left side. He doesn't shoot either. He's covered up by Joe Fletcher. That ball passed back out. They're working around the right side. This is Morgan in three-point land. He doesn't shoot. This is London Marshall. Tipped down his head. But Eubanks it is. Indians have the basketball back in the field by Eubanks. Gives off to Minks. Minks across the midcourt line. Sits up at the top of the circle. Around the right side it goes. Minor. Minor with the basketball. Drills around the top of the circle, takes it in the paint, all the way to the left side wing, now in the corner. No, nothing happened there. Goes back out to Fletcher. Fletcher on the right side. Goes to Eubanks. Eubanks takes it in the paint, stop, free throw line, jump shot, on the way, no good, rebound, pulled up by Fletcher. And Fletcher has about tipped out his head to the scramble for a loose ball on the floor. And a jump ball call. This time they'll go to the Indians.
5 or 6 people finally banging into that basketball as they come down in the lane, and finally Joe Fletcher Jordan Mink and somebody else tied it up.
Minor inbounds it into Brashears, now to Mink, now back again in the corner. It goes to Minor. Minor back out to Mink again, top of the circle. 3:55 to go. Clock ticking down. First quarter. It's 6-4 ball game. Hornets on top. Here it goes to Brashears. He's open. Scores. Yes, sir. Count it. Eubanks gets on the basket. Kisses one off the glass. It's a 6-6 ball game. Here come the Vinita Hornets. Across the midcourt line, around the right side, goes to Morgan. Now back out, it goes to Landrum. Landrum, around the left side to Ramsey. In the corner it goes. Now back out again. There's Phillips, down around the right side. Morgan, 3-point tipped up, and it's still good. And we got pulled off by who? I believe it's going to be picked up by number 33. That's going to be Phillips. And yes, Minor tipped that ball. Tipped on the Alabama's line, and the Indians get it on the Alabama inbound play.
No, that ball was stripped out of there. I think there's a foul call. We're going to see what the officials are saying here.
I thought he stepped out of bounds, but they did call a foul. He shoved. I guess he shoved off.
Okay, he shoved off and pushed him out of bounds,
right.
But they're going to call it on number 4. No foul on him, but they're going to give the ball to the Indians.
Mink brings the basketball across the midcourt line for the Indians. The Indians and Hornets all tied up. Here goes to Eubanks. Eubanks takes it to the paint, lays it up, throws around the rim, and falls through. It's a 3:08 to go in the ball game.
And he shot that on his way down.
Yes, sir. Here come the Hornets down now. The Indians have a 2-point lead, 8-6. Goes to the corner. Now back out. They're working the basketball around to Landrum. Down the corner. Goes to Marshall. Now back to Morgan. Top of circle. Landrum, 3-pointer up. It bounces. No good. Rebound pulled off by the Indians. Brashears with a rebound. He's hammered as he drops the ball down.
And that foul's going to go against number 33. I believe it's Chris Ritchie.
I think you're right.
And that'll be his first personal.
Indians have the basketball with a 2-point lead now. 2:48 to go. Indians bring the basketball down. It's Mink across the midcourt line. Sets up with the right side. Goes all the way under the wing. Now back out. It goes to Eubanks. Eubanks top of the circle. Eubanks fakes one way. Bounces back on the see Mink. Mink 3-point tip. Bounces. No good. Rebound. Pull up. A high, sky high rebound by number 12. That was Morgan, and whoa.
I stand corrected. That foul was on number 40, London Marshall. Chris Ritchie is part of the Indians team. Number 40, Landrum Marshall, guilty of that. His first personal.
Okay, here's the inbounds play for the Vinita Hornets. Across the way as the ball was tipped out of bounds. And it goes to Landrum. Around the right side to Morgan. Morgan on the left side now. Goes to the left side. Working the ball around number 25 in the basketball game now. Zach Smith. Smith has the ball. Back to Landrum again. Landrum back to Smith again. They're working the ball around. The Hornets, the Indians still in the zone defense now. They got the 2-3 zagging zone defense trying to save that middle. Okay, we're out left side. Smith with the basketball. And he's being guarded by Fletcher. That goes all the way in the corner to Morgan. Now back to Smith again. Bounce pass on the right side to Landrum. And they're very, very patient offense. Still working the ball around. Now working around the left side now. Zach Smith with the ball. Landrum. They'll wait for the good shot. 1:45 to go. Clock ticking down to Morgan in the corner. Morgan back to Zach Smith. He's open to three-point land. Doesn't shoot. Bounce in the middle. Turn around shot by Marshall. Good. The game is tied. London Marshall gets the middle shot. Here comes Joe Fletcher down. He takes the pass from Meek. Meek with the basketball now. Goes to the top of the circle. It's a man-to-man defense now for the Hornets. Around the right side it goes to Fletcher. Fletcher gives off to Eubanks. Eubanks back to Meek again. Meek at the top of the circle. Still has the basketball. Still man-to-man defense now for the Hornets on the right side. Goes to Joe Fletcher. Fletcher pass in the corner to Minor. Minor jump shot. Baseline. Good! Almost a three-pointer. Let's see what it counts. Up to the two-pointer.
15-foot fadeaway.
10 to 8 now. It's 1:02 to go in the basketball game. 2-point lead now. Here's a steal by Minor. And it goes to Fletcher. Fletcher might stuff it. He goes. And he lays it in. He had thinks about stuffing it. It's a 4-point lead now for the Indians. 12 to 8 now. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here comes Landrum. Down the left side to Zach Smith. Back to Landrum again. 40 seconds to go. Clock still ticking down. On the left side goes to Zach Smith. Zach Smith with the basketball. Dribbles one. In the corner it goes to Morgan. Now back to Smith again. To Landrum on the right side. Landrum, two-point attempt on the outside. Good. 25 seconds to go. It's a 2-point lead now for the Indians with 25 seconds left in the first quarter play. 12 to 10 ball game. Indians brings it across the midcourt line. It's Meek with the basketball. Meek dribbles around. Sets up the play. Going to play for the final shot of the quarter. 13 seconds to go. Clock still ticking down. 10 seconds to go. Now Meeks will start the play. 9 seconds to go. Clock still ticking down. 7 points. Meeks will take the shot. And he has the ball tipped out of his head at the buzzer. And that will end, I believe, the first quarter of play with the score. The Stilwell Indians 12. The Hornets from Vinita 10. We'll be back with more basketball action coming up on KQFX 102.1.
Do you know where the coolest little ice cream joint in Stilwell is? Well, I do. It's Jim Dandy's Driving at 411 South 2nd Street in Stilwell. Ever since the new owner moved in May, Jim Dandy's Driving has been proud to say that they've got burgers, shakes, fries, and more. You can call in every day for this daily special that includes mouth-watering choices like tasty burgers, fries, and milkshakes that are out of this world. But what if I don't want a shake, you say? Well, Jim Dandy's Driving has got you.
We're back at Southern Nazarene University. Larry Arnell along with Lou Kelly for basketball action. Semifinal round, the state tournament. And the Stilwell Indians are taking it to the Vinita Hornets, leading 12 to 10 at the end of one quarter of play.
And like we were talking about before the game, we thought it'd be Jordan Meek all the way, the guy that got us shut down, but you got Joe Fletcher stepping up. You got Roger Minor stepping up. And look at Dusty Eubanks. Look how many steals. He's got 4 steals already in the first period of play.
And the fact that they are covering up Jordan Meek is just indicative of the fact of what kind of ball player he is. But they have covered him up. They're playing a man-to-man defense, but they're putting 2 men on him. That leaves somebody open.
Every time. And that's the thing about this Stilwell Indian basketball team. It doesn't matter if you cover up Jordan Meek. They're still going to have somebody open because everybody on the team is valuable.
Yeah, and Fletcher, Minor, Bashir, Eubanks. Yeah, you just count them, folks. Okay, the inbounds possession arrow will go to the Vinita Hornets, and they'll inbound the basketball at midcourt right in front of us here, and the inbound play will be tossed in by Ty Ramsey. Ramsey right in front of us now, number 4, will toss the ball in for the Vinita Hornets. Bounces back into the backcourt area, goes to Landrum. Landrum top of the circle, back to Ramsey on the right side. Now back to Landrum again. Around the left side, now goes to Morgan. Morgan, now back to Landrum, on the right side to Ramsey. They're just playing catch with us, working around the perimeter. 3 points up the outside. Holy cow!
And in the air.
Oh, Ty Ramsey gets him another 3-pointer. Here comes Meek very quickly across the midcourt line now. Indians trail by a point. It's Fletcher out to Bashir. Bashir, top of the circle on the left side. It goes to Minor. Minor takes to the baseline. Nothing happening here. Bounces back out to Fletcher. Fletcher out to Meek. Now Meek to the top of the circle. Meek has the basketball. Indians trail by a point, 13 to 12. On the right side now goes to Minor. Minor Being guarded very closely by Morgan. Bounce pass to Meek. Meek in the baseline. Turnaround shot up from the baseline. Bounces across the basket. No good. And the rebound pulled out of bounds. I think it's going to be pulled out by the... So he tipped out of bounds by the Hillsdale Hornets.
This is going to be off number 33's fingertips, and it's going to go back to the Indians.
Well, it looked to me like the Indians got it at last, but the official didn't know.
I agree, that's a bad call.
Right. So the Hornets lose a call there on that one. The Indians with an inbound play goes to Minor. Minor on the right side now goes to as a basketball, and let's see here what's happening. We got some shoving going on in the middle. I think it's going to be called against number 40.
You're correct.
Shoving in the middle.
Lots of activity. I've been watching away from the basketball. You've been kind of calling the play-by-play. Number 40 and number 21 Brashear are just going at it underneath, and this foul's going to be called on number 40, London Marshall, his second personal.
London Marshall's a 6'6" senior. Here's the inbound play. Goes to Brashear on the baseline. Brashear turns around off the glass. Good, and the Indians lead again by a point. 14-13 as Brashear gets him a turnaround shot out of the basket. On the right side now, Morgan with the ball. Still has it, and ball tipped out of his hands, but he gets it back again, takes it all the way to the baseline. Nothing happening there. Goes back out to Landon, top the circle. Landon takes the free throw line. Shot partially blocked by Fletcher. And the rebound pulled up by Brashear, who tips it out of bounds. He saved the ball back in bounds. He knocked it off where the Hornets.
Ulex did a good job saving the ball, but he looked down and he was on the line and off balance, so he threw it off the jersey of number 33, Kevin Phillips.
Kevin Phillips
to get the ball back.
This way. So the Indians have the basketball now with a 1-point lead, 14-13 now. Meeks has the ball across the midcourt line. Meeks with the ball, still has it, dribbles around to the right wing. Nothing happening there. And now we've got setting up the play right now. And now the Vinita Hornets have settled back into a zone defense now. Here's Meeks. On the left side goes to Fletcher. Fletcher cross-court pass. He goes to Minor. Minor back to Meek. Meek fakes one way, takes it in the paint. Nothing happens. It gives off to Minor. Minor long shot. Outside, no good. Dusty Eubanks with a rebound. Puts it up on the glass. He scores. Down it, folks. 16-13 now. Eubanks on the turnaround putback. Here come the Hornets down across the midcourt line. Sits up at the top of the circle. Landrum to Ramsey. Around the right side now goes to Morgan. Morgan with the basketball. Still has it, all the way to the corner. Jump shot up there, it bounces in. Rebound pulled off by Minor. Minor gives off to Meek, and Meek brings it across the midcourt line. Hornets lead by 3 and have the basketball. There's Minor, back to Meek. Meek with the basketball. Sets it at the top of the circle. A three-point attempt up, it's good! Holy cow, Meek brings a three-pointer.
And that's the first chance, first opportunity as a timeout is called. That's the first time Jordan Meek has taken an attempt at the bucket tonight, and he nailed a big three as the timeout is called by Vinita.
I think it's only a 30-second timeout. We'll get it right here, but as you said, that's the first attempt that he had at the basketball, and the first attempt he had at his shot. It was a three-pointer. He was open. He canned it, and that's why you cannot leave him alone.
When he comes across half court, they've been playing up on him. Now they sagged back or changed up on this man-on-man and went to a zone defense. So Meek standing at the top of the circle, and they backed off on him slightly, and he just needs one step. So if that step put it up in the air, it's his first attempt for the goal, and he gets a three-pointer tonight.
Okay, Stilwell Indians lead by 6 points now, 19-13 now. The Vinita Hornets called a timeout, so we got to talk about this. And this is something new for the Vinita Hornets. They only lost one game all year long. They're 25-1. They're ranked number 2 in the state. So the Hornets have the basketball. It ain't over, folks. The Hornets have the basketball across the midcourt line. Ramsey on the left side to Landrum. Landrum around the right side to Morgan. Morgan takes it in the corner to Phillips. Phillips has the ball back to Morgan again. Morgan dribbles into the lane and puts the ball up. Actually passes off to Morgan. Puts the shot. He missed it. Fletcher has the rebound. Gives off to Meek. Meek brings it across the midcourt line and sets up at the top of the circle. Pass in there. It goes to Brashear. Off the glass. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Fletcher has it. Puts it back and scores.
Rebound by Fletcher. Excellent job getting down underneath and just pulling that back in.
Oh, that ball almost went out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Hornets down now. Still in his lead, 21-13 now. 4:50 to go. Here to shot the corner. London Marshall, three-pointer. Good. Count that one. 21-14 now. Very quickly, Meek has it down to Minor. Minor on the right side. Runner, jump shot, corner, Fabro. Rebound pulled out by Ramsey. Ramsey brings it down now for the Hornets. 4:34 to go. Ramsey has the ball, bounce out to Landrum. Landrum on the right side, that goes to Marshall. Shot to the outside, three-pointer, good. Count that 3 points in a row. They've got her back in this ballgame now. 21, count 2 points. Okay, 21-17.
They only gave him 2 on that. He was standing right on the tip of the line.
Yeah, he got just barely inside the line. Here's Meek across the midcourt line. Sets up on the right side now. On the right wing with the ball. And throws the ball away. In critical Fletcher. Fletcher was not ready for that pass. And the ball goes out of bounds at the turnover on the Indians. And that's something you don't see much of. The Indians have been very, very limited in their mistakes, but that was one right there. Right now, the timeout's going to be taken by the Stilwell Indians. We'll do the same now with 4:08 to go in the second quarter. More basketball coming up on KTFX 102.1. We're back at Southern Nazarene University. Larry Arnell along with Lou Kelly for basketball action on KTFX. The Stilwell Indians and the Vinita Hornets locked up in a battle right now. 21-17, 4:02 to go in the second quarter play. Stilwell leads now. Here's Landrum, right side to Morgan. Morgan takes it to the corner to Phillips. Now back to Morgan. Now back to Landrum at the top of the circle. Landrum back to Morgan. Working on the right side. Now back to Landrum again. They're just working the basketball around. Goes to the corner to Phillips. Phillips back to Morgan. Morgan back to Landrum, and they'll try to work the ball around. They're very patient with their offense. Here goes Landrum. Takes it in the paint. Stops. Puts the shot up. Blocked by Brashears. Blocked in the hands of Miner. Miner gives it off to Meek. Meek fingers across the midcourt line. Bounce to the left side. Fletcher driving. Layup. Scoring. Fletcher scores. Holy cow. Fletcher took that ball all the way in and scored. Whoa. 23-17 now. Just driving the baseline, laid it in off the glass, nice and easy. Okay. And a timeout's going to be called by the Vinita Hornets. They don't know the Stilwell defense. You are getting choked up there, Lou. Yeah, I'm excited here. Stilwell defense set up a little different there, and Vinita didn't like what they saw, so they quickly called a timeout. They're going to talk about it. We'll take a timeout as well. No, wait a minute. It's just a 20-second here, so we'll keep it here. We'll keep it right here. There's 52 seconds still left in this timeout here. But we're going to go ahead and keep it here anyway. It's 23-17. I think the Indians have found out that they can run and they get the ball down very quickly. They can get the speed. You know, you think that we always had speculated about Vinita that they had a lot of quickness. We didn't even stop to consider the quickness of the Stilwell Indians. They get the ball down, grab ball very quickly before the defense gets set up like that Fletcher just then, you know. Ball down very quickly and drove around two defenders and put the ball in. What they've been playing is a 3-2 defense down underneath the Stilwell Indians, that is. But this time they came back, it was a 2-1-2 sort of a defense because the guys on the outsides, on both sides of the baseline, or the sidelines, moved up and stepped forward. Now they're stepping out. They've got Miner placed on number 4, Ty Ramsey, who's hit 2 NBA three-pointers, and he's playing him way out. He's taking away that NBA three-point shot away from him. All right. Let's see what happens now. When time is called back in, the Vinita Hornets will inbound the basketball on the near side. Morgan will inbound the ball. And here it is. It's in to Ramsey, Jermaine Landrum at the top of the circle. Landrum with the basketball. Around the left side now goes to Morgan. Morgan on the corner. It goes to London. The back where Marshall is. Marshall back to Morgan again. Morgan working the ball around. And gives out to Landrum. Landrum at the top of the circle. Landrum still has the basketball. The right side it goes to Ramsey. Ramsey with the ball. Still has it. He takes one way, goes another way. Baseline jump shot up. It's good. Holy cow. Ty Ramsey got a couple of fakes that time, a couple of head fakes. Took it in and scored. Now here come the Indians across the midcourt line with 2:42 to go. 23-19. It's a 4-point lead now for the Indians. On the right side goes to Fletcher. Fletcher pass in the middle. It goes to Eubanks. That's to Eubanks with the ball. Turns around. Jump shot up. It's good. And he goes shot. All right, Eubanks with another one. And you see the blues behind us? That's for Boo Eubanks. That's the Eubanks nickname is Boo, so the Stilwell Indians will boo him every time he gets a shot. Boo Eubanks. Okay, here come the Hornets with the basketball. Morgan on the right side now goes to the three-pointer from the corner. That's up in the... Holy cow! Another one by Ramsey. This time a three-pointer from the corner. It's a 25-22 ball game now. 2:05 to go before halftime. And they got to put something on somebody on Landrum or Ramsey. He was carrying those three-pointers. Here's Meek. Meek takes it to the corner. Stop. Baseline. Jump shot up. It's up. It rolls around. No good. Rebound pulled off by the, by the Hornets. They're going to call a foul on Curtis Brashear, number 21, as a push-up. Brashear was the one on the floor. Brashear was the one on the floor. The guy sitting on his chest, he pushed him off. They called a foul. I'd push him off, too. Come on. All right. Give me a decent call today, please. Inbound play in the backcourt now for the Hornets. London Marshall inbounds it to Jermaine Landrum. Landrum across the midcourt line. Landrum, a 5'9 junior on the right side now goes to Morgan. Morgan to Ramsey. Ramsey back to Morgan again. Now back to Landrum. They're going to need to put somebody on number 4. Here's Morgan on the right side. Morgan back out to Landrum. Here's a three-pointer from the outside. Bounces no good. Has his own rebound, though. The bounce right back to him. Has the basketball. Top of the circle now. Well, the right side goes to Morgan. Morgan. Back to Landrum again. 1:19 to go before halftime. 25-22. Hornets lead by 3 points. On the right side, it goes to Morgan. Morgan back out to Landrum again. Landrum Back to Morgan. Back to Landrum again. Now it goes to Ramsey on the left side. We'll play on the left side for a while. Miner is on his face, right in his face right now.
They're not letting him get that NBA three.
Here's a ball almost stolen by the Hornet, by the Indians, but it's gotten back by the Hornets. Hornets have the basketball as Morgan fakes a couple away and tries to drive in. He's going to be charged. He's going to be called for a foul. I believe Eubanks is going to be called for the foul.
Eubanks stepped over there, and that's like something you and I have been talking about for weeks now in basketball. If you're dribbling the basketball and you shoulder somebody, when you shoulder them, it's going to be a defensive foul against them. And that's what he did. He just shouldered right into Eubanks, and Eubanks called for the foul.
Jermaine Landrum inbounds it for now for the Vinita Hornets to him. In the corner it goes to Morgan. Morgan back out now to Ramsey. Ramsey on the right side goes to Landrum. Landrum can't shoot. He's covered up by Meek. Here's a shot from the outside by London Marshall. Good. I think that's a three-pointer.
Yes, it is.
That ties the ball game up at 25 points all, 39 seconds to go in the first half.
36 seconds, and they're going to play for the final shot. And still, number 5, which is Jermaine Landrum, is playing out on Jordan Meek.
Okay, Meek with the basketball at the top of the circle. Still has the ball. And now the fans are on their feet. They're all hollering for Stilwell. They're all hollering for Vinita. This place is going nuts now with 20 seconds to go before halftime. You think it was the end of the game. Listen to them. All right, Meek with the basketball. Being guarded very closely by Landrum. Landrum. They'll work the ball now. 9 seconds to go. They'll run the play as Meek is going to take the three. They're going to take the shot to the baseline. Jump shot. It's up by Eubanks. Good at the buzzer. Dusty Eubanks, Kansas for a corner three-pointer. 28-25.
There's a big three from the corner. Beautiful play. Jordan Meek drives up to the paint, starts to go into the paint, jumps up in the air. Everybody on the Hornets converged on him. He passed it over the corner, and
Eubanks was all alone and launched it from the corner at the buzzer, and the Hornets have said, what in the world is going on here? As the Indians lead 28-25 at halftime. We'll be back to look at halftime stats and activities as more will continue with this basketball action on KTFX 102.1. We'll go away, folks. Hang on to your radio because we got a whole second half to go.
First period of play, they stepped up real quick, and the Stilwell Indians were able to break loose just a little bit, get a 5 or 6 point lead. Vinita able to adjust to that and come back with a couple of big pointers.
Look at Ramsey.
Ramsey's got 11 points on the night. 3 of those are three-pointers, but 2 of those are the NBA three-pointers, and now they're putting Miner on him, and they're having to come all the way out and play off of Ramsey to keep him from shooting those, but he hits one from the corner instead.
Yeah, the thing about Ramsey is, the shot looks awkward. He just kind of flips it up there. And it doesn't even look like a shot, and he's out there at the NBA three-point line, and just kind of flips it up there, kind of shot puts it up there, and he scores. I mean, it's just amazing. So they're going to put somebody on him. They're going to have to nail him down in the second half of play, or it's going to be a long night. Still, Indians are leading 28-25 at halftime, and they're doing just exactly what they have to do, shut down this offense. The Vinita Hornets, as we said. Now, the Vinita has a very patient offense, but they ran off 16 straight points last night, the game against Hugo, in the final couple minutes of the first half, and they scored the first 2 points in the second half, so they can do it. So they're very capable of doing that. So you got to watch them keep them doing that, because before you know it, you're way behind, and Hugo could never recover last night.
So far, thus far in this game, in the first period of play, as we were talking about, you heard it, you've seen how it went. In the second period of play, of course, Vinita adjusting to Stilwell adjusting again and starting to pull away. Vinita adjusting to that, tying it up, and then they a nice cool play right. Unforgettable KTFX 102.1 with Luke Kelly. Now, this is going to sound like a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Who are you rooting for?
Stilwell!
All right. You have somebody you'd like to say hello to back home?
Yes, I'd like to say hello to my husband, Roger. He's in Stilwell and didn't get to come.
Roger, why aren't you here?
He had to work, and my husband, Larry, didn't get to come either.
All right.
Stilwell fan.
All right, Larry. And what's the other one? Roger and Larry, you guys keep listening up because you guys are going to win this game tonight, I guarantee you.
All right. When second half starts, it'll be 28-25 ball game. Stilwell Indians lead by 3 points now, but we've still got a whole half time to go to this ball game, so don't go away.
And when we come back, to get started, Stilwell should have the ball in the alternating possession because Vinita had it at the end of the first period of play.
Well, whoever got the last possession.
Okay.
Well, whichever way the last possession went. But it's going to go to our right down, and that's where the Stilwell Indians are going to be shooting this time. So Stilwell will have the basketball to start the second half of play. Here they come. Stilwell Indians back on the playing court now. With 16 minutes of basketball to go, it's a 28-25 lead. Inbounding the basketball will be Dusty Eubanks. He's right in front of us. He's a 6'4 senior, and he'll outbound the basketball to Meek in the backcourt area as we start the second half of play.
8 minutes on the clock, 28-25. And referees are waiting for a couple of fans to get by.
Okay. Eubanks right in front of us now will inbound the basketball at the midcourt line, and it goes into Meek in the backcourt. And he's guarded very closely by Landrum. Meek now with top of the circle, dribbles around the right side, goes in the corner to Minor. Minor gives off to Bashir. Bashir turnaround shot at the baseline, bounces no good. The rebound pulled off by the Vinita Hornets, and Marshall has it. Takes it down very quickly now. Number 5.
Actually with that shot.
Yeah, Jermaine Landrum. Landrum with the basketball. Around the right side here, goes to Morgan. Morgan back to Landrum again. Alley-oop play. It's up. It's no good. Rebound pulled off by Bashir. Bashir gets the rebound. Off on the tipped alley-oop. Goes off to Meek. Meek bounce pass in the corner. Stolen away by Ramsey. Ramsey brings it the other way. Slows it down now and sets up the offense. Dribbles around and Obis has the ball. Stolen out of his hands. Yes, sir. And it's stolen by number 22. And a ball timeout was called by the Stilwell Indians. Stilwell Indians had the basketball, and before the Hornets could tie it up on that steal by Eubanks, they call the timeout. That's a very smart timeout. It's only a 30-second timeout.
All right. Very, very smart play as the ball got loose from him, and diving on it was, who was it, Minor?
It was Ramsey brought the ball down. He was dribbling the ball out. I think it was Eubanks that dove to the floor and grabbed the basketball. And when he did, they tried timeout. They keep a jump ball to be called. So the Indians were out of the basketball.
Very smart heads-up coaching right here. Here we go, inbounds play by Eubanks to our left.
Dusty Eubanks with the inbounds play goes into Meek in the backcourt. Meek brings it across the midcourt line, sits up at the top of the circle, being guarded very closely. And they put somebody on him, Landrum on him, on the right side down. Minor, long three-pointer, good! Minor came a three-pointer from the right wing. 31-25. 7:01 to go in the third quarter play. Here come the Vinita Hornets across the midcourt line. Around the left side goes to Morgan. Morgan on the wing. Cross-court pass. Stolen by Eubanks. He'll take it all away. He drives. Lays it up. He missed the shot, but he's going to be fouled from behind.
Fouled by number 5. It's going to be Jermaine Landrum.
Well, Landrum just did a good job just catching up with him because it was all the way. As the booze coming at us for Boo Eubanks. Eubanks will go to the line here, shoot 2 shots at the free throw line as he was hammered from behind by Landrum.
All right, and Boo Eubanks at the line.
Good steal and drive by Eubanks. Eubanks at the line, shooting 2 shots. First shot's up in the air, bounces short off the rim, no good. And he'll have one more. 6:39 to go. Third quarter, 31-25 now.
That's the 5th steal tonight by Dusty Eubanks.
Second shot's up, and this one's no good also. Bashir with a rebound, tipped off his hands and picked up by London Marshall. Marshall gives off to Landrum. Landrum brings it down now. 6:42 to go. It's a 31-25 game now. The Indians on the lead, with the lead, around the left side, almost a steal by Minor. Bounce pass in the corner. It goes to Phillip. Now back out it goes to Landrum. Round the right side to Ramsey. Ramsey tries to take it away, puts the shot up. It bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled off by Meek. Meek brings it down. 2-on-2 situation. Meek drives all the way. Lays it up, missed the shot. Rebound shot up, no good. Foul's going to be called on the rebound. I think it's going to be called on one of the Indians, I believe.
I think it's going to be on Fletcher, number 4.
Yeah, Fletcher came down. He was the other guy coming down with Meek. And on the rebound, a tipped rebound, he knocked Marshall to the ground, and the foul is going to be called. 31-25.
Second personal on Joe Fletcher, number 4.
All right, here come the Hornets across the midcourt line. On the left side goes to Morgan. Now back to top of the circle, around the right side to Ramsey. Ramsey with a basketball. They got Meek on Ramsey now. Top of the circle now goes to Landrum. Now back to Ramsey again. Meek is guarding him very close. Not going to let him get some of those three-pointers he shoots up from the right side. Meek is on him, but he shoots another one. Here it goes. This time he missed the shot because Meek was right in his face.
And this ball's going to go off the fingertips of number 12, which is Jan Morgan, and get back into the hands of the Stilwell Indians.
All right, the Stilwell Indians have the basketball in the backcourt. That long three-point shot was no good that time by Ramsey because Meek was right there in his face. Here comes Meek down across the midcourt line, goes around the right side, whips it back out now to Minor. Left side, Minor, three-point shot. Count it from there.
Minor's got 10 points on the night, 2 3-pointers in the last couple of minutes.
34-25. The Indians on top. Here's Landrum to Marshall. Marshall, bounce pass left side to Morgan. Indians on top. In the corner goes to Marshall. Now back to Morgan. Top of the circle around the right side. It goes to Ramsey. Ramsey in the corner. And Ramsey can't shoot those three-pointers now. Here's Marshall. Turnaround shot to the right side of the paint. Good. And now it's a 34-27 ball game. Here come the Indians across the midcourt line. Putting up around the right side. It goes to Minor. Minor back to Meek. Meek top the circle. And Landrum's guarding him very closely. He's not going to let him shoot. And they're in a man-to-man defense now.
He'll be trying to cover Mink and keep him from getting any points and shooting, but Nicky Sharon.
Fletcher, Minor, top of the circle, bounces, no good, rebound pulled off. A sky-high rebound by Ty Ramsey. Ramsey gives off to Landrum. Landrum across the midcourt line, and the Hornets have the basketball right back now. 4:47 to go, 34-27. Here's a three-point on the outside, bounces, no good. Rebound bounced around and shot, rebound first shot put up by Marshall is good.
Marshall's the guy they need to shut down. He's got about 16 points.
Here's Mink in the corner. Goes to Fletcher. Now back to Mink again. Bounce past the middle of Bashir. Turnaround shot. Bashir. He scores. He's fouled. A chance for a three-point play.
I don't know if they're going to count. I think he was fouled before he took the shot off.
Let's see. Yes, it counts.
It counts.
You bet counted. And he'll go to the free throw line and he'll shoot a shot. This was after the shot was made, so it'll be an inbounds play. 34-29. Around the right side, it goes to Minor. Minor drives in the lane. The paint, puts the shot up off the glass. Still good. He's going to pull up by Bashir, puts the shot up and rolls across the rim of the basket and pulled off by Marshall. Marshall goes off to Landrum. It's a 34-29 game. I don't think they counted that shot. Around the right side. Still working around. Now on the left side. It goes to Morgan. Morgan bounce pass to the corner to Phillips. Now back to Morgan. Top of the circle to Landrum. Landrum back to Morgan again. 4-on-1 to go in the third quarter. Indians on top, 34-29. Bounce pass on the right side. It goes now to Landrum. Landrum, cross-court pass to Morgan on the left wing. Morgan dribbles out to the top of the circle. Now still has the ball way out, being guarded by Fletcher. Takes it down the baseline, tries to drive all the way around, tries to turn around. He's walking to the wall.
Clark with the basketball. He'll turn it over. He took 3 steps down underneath of there after he took that last dribble.
He tried to back into a couple of Indian players, and when he did, he took too many steps. They just backed off and let him walk. Here comes Mink across the midcourt line. Took to the top of the circle. Around the right side goes to Fletcher. Fletcher with the ball in the corner. It goes to Minor. Minor back to Fletcher on the right wing. Got the top of the circle to Mink. Mink at the top of the circle. Still has the ball. He stops on the right side to Fletcher. Down the corner goes to Minor. Minor gives off to Bashir. On the basket. Opposite side. Good. What a cow. 36-29 now. 3:18 to go. Fletcher just took the one step, went to the opposite side and laid it in.
Curtis Bashir hits 10 points now on the night.
On the right side now. It goes to Ramsey. Ramsey. Back out to the top of the circle. To Landrum. Landrum tries to take it in the paint. Nothing happens there. Gets in the corner. Shot to the corner. Blocked by Bashir. In the hands of Eubanks. And Eubanks has it stolen away from him by Landrum. Ramsey. Ramsey gives off the pull-up. Phillips right. Missed the layup. And Meek with the rebound. Meek brings it back down. 2-on-1 situation. Shots up. It's good. Meek. Holy cow. 38-29.
They let him
9-point lead.
They let him get inside that free throw line as he led all the way down the court, and he just held it up and shot it.
You think the Hornets would take a timeout right now, but they're not going to do it. 2:30 to go. The Indians lead 38-29. Here's Landrum on the right side. It goes to Morgan. Morgan back to Landrum. Landrum top of the circle. Dribbles in the paint. Stop. Jump shot on the way. Good. Landrum can't go up the free throw line. And here comes Meek right back down now for the Indians. Indians top of the circle with the basketball. Meek on the right side to Minor. Minor to Bashir. Bashir. Shot off the glass. Good. He kissed it off the glass. And got another one.
12 points for Bashir already.
Oh, they're working it out perfectly to Bashir. Here come the Indians down. Back on defense now. Shot put up by the Hornets on the left outside. They'll do a 3-point dip. Ramsey has his own rebound. Landrum has his own rebound. And the ball now being scrambled for on the floor. And the ball picked up by Meek. And Meek is going to be fouled by number 5.
Number 5 fouled him as he lost control of the basketball. And Meek got a hold of the basketball on the far side of the court by the baseline. And number 5 drove in there to try to get it and rammed it into him. Wow. The second personal on number 5, Jermaine Landrum.
Okay. Here we go. Minute 49 to go, third quarter. Indians up top, 40-31 now. Here's Meek. Meek with the ball. On the left side goes to Fletcher. Fletcher with the ball. Still dribbling. On the right side now goes to Minor. Minor to Meek on the right wing. Meek with the basketball. In the middle it goes now. There's Eubanks. Eubanks. Free throw line. Jump shot. No good. Rebound pulled off by Morgan. For the Hornets. They break it down now. Tight tipped out his hands, but he gets the ball back. Takes it to the baseline. The shot goes up. It's blocked. Rejected by, I think, number 22, Eubanks. But they're going to call a foul on Eubanks, I believe.
He got him on the arm. He did get him on the arm. Foul on Dusty Eubanks. It'll be his first. On Curtis Bashir, they're calling him on.
You're kidding. Bashir? He won't even make a play.
Second personal foul on Curtis Bashir. First shot is up and no good by Chad Morgan.
Chad Morgan, a 6'5" junior at the line. Second shot's good. With a minute 24 to go, it's a 40-32 ball game now. An 8-point lead for the Indians. Indians bring it across the midcourt line. It's Meek. Meek sets up at the top of the circle.
dribbles the basketball around now. He's headed way out near the midcourt line, and is just kind of taunting Landrum to come out and pick him up now. They'll work the ball around. They may play for the final shot, or at least for a sure shot. 40-32, an 8-point lead here in the third period. 1 minute to go. Okay, they're counting off the second side. He needs to make the penetration, and he does. Dribbles behind his back, takes in the lane, and he's going to be fouled by number Rodeau. Wait a minute, what's they call here? What's the call? I don't get the call. What is the call here? I don't know. But they said he did an offensive foul, I guess. Okay, nothing there. They turn on something. Hornets with the basketball now. They bring the ball down to the right side. Now it goes in the corner. Now back on the top of the circle. Here's a three-pointer tip again. Good Lord! Vinita's number 4. Ty Ramsey with another NBA three-pointer. Just flipped it up there and scores. All right, here come the Stilwell Hornets across the midcourt line on the left side. And the ball tipped out of bounds by quick hands by number 25. Zach Smith is in the ballgame now. Indians will inbound the basketball with 30 seconds to go. Here's the inbound play into Minor. Minor give off to Meek. Meek dribbles around, and I think what they didn't call a penetration in time is what it was when they go win the foul against Meek. Here's Meek with a shot to the left side. Bounces no good. Tipped out of bounds by the Hornets. The Indians get it back. Tipped out of bounds by number 40, Lyndon Marshall. Here's the inbound play. Minor will inbound the basketball for the Indians underneath his own basket. And here's the inbound play with 18 seconds to go. It's out to Meek. Meek, top of the circle, around the left side. Now goes to Joe Fletcher. Fletcher back to Meek again. 13 seconds. Clock still ticking down. 40-35. The Indians lead by 5 points. It's Minor. Minor takes it in. Stops. Shot from the free throw line. Bounces no good. And there's a scramble for the rebound. And Meek has it. Tips it to Minor. Minor shot at the buzzer. No good at the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, the Stilwell Indians 40, the Vinita Hornets 35. And here's the final call. The official call on that was he had that coverage for more than 5 seconds.
Right, the 5 second stage. He didn't make the penetration.
After 3 periods of play, 40-35, Stilwell on top. Back in 30 seconds on Unforgettable. KTFX 102.1.
For all your local...
Unforgettable KTFX 102.1. Lou Kelly along with Larry Arnell on KTFX. Warner Muskogee. And I'm telling you what, the Stilwell Indians out in front 40-37. It's a different ball game here in the third period of play as the Vinita Hornets are able to try and compensate, adjust, and come back after these Indians.
Well, like you said, we talked about at halftime, they shut down Jordan Meek. That's leaving Dusty Eubanks and some of the other players open, Minor, Fletcher. But these Hornets have stayed right in the ball game, and they're in a good ball game right now with Ty Ramsey at the line shooting a one-on-one situation.
Foul on Jordan Meek, his first personal.
2 shots. It was in after shooting. First shot's up is good. And now it's a 2-point ball game, 40-38 now, 7:21 to go in the game.
14 fouls now on the Indians, 2 on the Hornets.
The second shot's good. It's a 1-point game now, 40-39 now. And the Stilwell Indians bring it down. It's a full-court press it up now by the Vinita Hornets. And they steal the ball from Meek. Meek Ramsey on the right side now. Back out to Landrum as the Stilwell, they converge on Meek at midcourt line and stole the basketball. Here's London Marshall. Marshall out. Here's a shot put up, a three-pointer. This time is still good, and the rebound tipped around and tipped out of bounds by Curtis Bashir.
Curtis Bashir was leveled by number 40. Took him off his feet while he was 2.5 feet in the air.
Okay, the end of the call. Indians have a basketball. If they get a basket here, they'll be in the lead. Just like that, 40-39 now. It's a 1-point game. Indians on top now. Left side now goes to Landrum. Landrum baseline jump shot on the way. No good. Rebound pulled off by Fletcher. Fletcher gives off to Meek. Meek brings it across the midcourt line. On the right side goes to Minor. Minor three-pointer up. It's no good. Rebound pulled off by Ramsey. Ramsey brings it the other way now for the Vinita Hornets. Hornets have the basketball across the midcourt line. It's Landrum now. Landrum top of the circle being guarded by Fletcher. Bounce pass on the right side. They put Meek now on Ramsey. Ramsey goes back to Landrum. Now back to Ramsey again. In the corner it goes to London Marshall. Marshall back out to Ramsey now. We've got some shoving going on away from the play, and we've got a foul called on. Let's see who's going to be called on.
We've got a guy, number 40, got kneed in the groin on the previous play down here underneath the bucket. And finally the coach is calling for a timeout so he can pull the guy out.
An injury timeout.
Yes. Okay. Injury timeout, number 40, the guy London Marshall, took a shot in the groin underneath the bucket before, so I guess they're going to bring somebody else in to relieve him while he walks it off.
Well, that's not any fun.
Those can be painful.
They can. All right, inbound play. Let's see who they bring in now.
finally, number 33, which is Kevin Phillips. Kevin Phillips in the basketball game. And now the inbounds play by Zach Smith, who's on the table, or he's right here in front of the table, just a little bit to our left with the inbounds play now for the Vinita Hornets. It's a 40-39 ball game now. It goes into Landrum. Landrum to Ramsey on the right side now. They're going to work the basketball around. They're very patient offense now. Around the right side now to Ramsey. Ramsey back to Landrum. Bounce left side. It's Zach Smith. Now back out to Landrum on the right side. It's Ramsey. Doesn't shoot. Now goes to the corner. Now turnaround shot from the baseline shot. Nope, nothing doing. As number 12 taking it down to the baseline and turning around, and well, they call a foul on one of the Indians. I believe they're going to call it on 21. I think it's going to be called on, they're going to call it on number 25 down underneath, and that'll be Jordan second personal foul. Here's the inbounds play now for the Hornets underneath their own basket, and the inbounds play by Ramsey into the basket. Easy shot, number 12 gets it, and Chad Morgan just like that. Now the Vinita Hornets have the lead by 1 point, 41-40. The Indians have the basketball across the midcourt line. It's seat forming time, folks. On the right side goes to Fletcher. Fletcher in the corner goes to Minor. Minor, back to Fletcher again. Fletcher, here we go, the alley-oop play, tipped out of bounds by the Vinita Hornets. Whoa, they say it's ball tipped out of bounds. Number 25 was on the back of number 21, Curtis Brashear. No foul call. That's Brashear left it tip out of bounds. Hornets have the basketball. Here they come now with a 1-point lead. 5:41 to go in the game. Bounce pass on the right side goes to Ramsey. In the corner it goes. Now back out to Ramsey. Top the circle now. Goes to Landrum. Landrum dribbles the ball around. Back on to Ramsey now on the right side. Now back to Landrum again. Landrum with the basketball. Has the ball on his hip, but no walking is called. On the right side now, the ball goes to Phillips. Now back to Landrum. To Ramsey again. Ramsey. Back to Landrum. Landrum, top of the circle. Bounce pass in the middle to Morgan. Morgan throws the ball away. The Indians go back to the turnover. There's a turnover there. Number 12. Chad Morgan not paying attention, and number 25 went the opposite direction. Yeah, the ball goes out of bounds. Towards the basket. He was supposed to break the other way, or apparently that's what the player thought, and threw the ball away. Okay, here come the Indians across the midcourt line now. Trailing by a point now. 5 away to go in the game. It's Meek. Meek around the right side. Now cross-court pass to Minor. Minor fakes. Takes it to the baseline. Can't shoot. Back out it goes to Fletcher. Fletcher with the basketball. Still has it. Now goes to Minor on the left wing. Now back to Meek at the top of the circle. Meek back to Fletcher again. Fletcher back to Meek again. Working the basketball around now. 4:49 to go in the game. Here is Meek. Drives all the way to the corner. Gives off and driving. Laying and scoring is Dusty Eubanks. He drove the baseline and got the layup. And now it's a 1-point lead for the Indians now. 42-41 now. 4:35 to go in the game. Here come the Hornets across the midcourt line. Vinita Hornets with the basketball. We're locked up in a 42-41 game now. Here is a turnaround shot by Marshall on the baseline. No good. And rebound pulled off by Minor. And Minor has the ball tipped out of his hands. But they don't say Minor was the last one to touch it. And the Hornets will have the basketball. Just bounced out of his hands as he tried to get control of it. It got slapped away, but he was the last one trying to get a touch on it and get it out of bounds. Went out of bounds, so they'll get it back. Landrum with the inbound play. We're out to Marshall now. Gives off to Zach Smith. Zach Smith just holds the basketball. Puts it off on the right side to Landrum. Landrum with the ball. Now back to Zach Smith now. Still has it. Back to Landrum again. Here's Zach Smith. Takes it in the lane. Nothing happening there. And here on the left side now is Ramsey. He doesn't shoot the three-pointer this time, but takes it in the middle. He gives off to Marshall. Marshall back to Zach Smith. Bounce pass on the right side to Landrum. And now here goes the real stiff defense now put on by the Indians, and driving is Zach Smith. He missed the shot, and he's going to be fouled, I think, as he drove down the lane and tried to put the shot up. He's going to be hammered by number Brashear, I believe. Curtis Brashear's third personal foul. And a timeout is going to be called by the Stilwell Indians. And he wants a full timeout to talk about it. We'll do the same. More coming up on Unforgettable KTFX 102.1.
In August of 1960.
Unforgettable KTFX 102.1. It's 42 to 41 now. 1-point lead for the Stilwell Indians. And the Vinita Hornets, Larry, are fighting their way back, making the adjustments. They're holding up Jordan Mink. But they're starting to do the hold-up the other way around as well. But at the same time, Minor and Meek are converging on number 4, Ty Ramsey here, we see in the last couple of seconds ago. Well, the time is called back in. They'll be going to the free throw line. They'll be shooting free throws. And there's less than 4 minutes to go in the game now. 3:56 to go. At the line will be number 25, Zach Smith. He is a 5'11 junior. And he'll be shooting free throws, and he'll be shooting 2 because he was in the act of shooting when the foul occurred. 3:56 to go. And the foul committed by number 21, Curtis Brashear. Here's the shot by Smith. It's up and it bounces. It's no good. Best he can do is tie the game now. 42-41 is the score. He can tie it up if he gets this one. It's up, and this one is good. The game is tied now at 42 points all. Here come the Indians across the midcourt line. It's Brashear, Eubanks brings it across the midcourt line. On the right side goes to Minor. Minor back to Meek. Now Meek at the top of the circle. Meek has the basketball. Still dribbling, bounce pass. On the right side now goes to Minor. Minor guarded very closely by Morgan. Minor takes it to the left side. Free throw shot is up. The bounce is no good, and the rebound is going to be called on number 25, Zach Smith, as he ran over Dusty Eubanks. Zach Smith started pushing off from down underneath and leveled Dusty Eubanks. Well, I don't really think he meant to do that, but he was backing up and their feet got tangled up. But they do call a foul on Zach Smith. He pleaded a case with the referees that he was pulled down by Eubanks, but referees ain't going to buy that. Not that one. Okay, so here's a Fletcher with the inbound play now for the Indians. It goes way out now. It goes to Dusty Eubanks. Eubanks on the left side goes to Meek. Meek in the lane, puts the shot up. Good! Meek off the free throw line. And he gets fouled. A chance for a three-point play as Meek cans one on a jumper from the free throw line. It's a 44-42 ball game now. 3:30 to go in the game. And Meek put on the line. Chance for a three-point play. They've held Meek only to 7 points so far in this game. 3:30 left on the scoreboard. That foul was on Marshall, by the way. London Marshall. London Marshall's third personal. Here's a shot. It's so good, but the rebound pulled off by Meek. Meek on the baseline. Drives, raises it up. He scores! Meek got another one. It's a 4-point lead now for the Indians. 46-42. 3:20 to go. 3:19 to go. Clock ticking down. Hornets have the basketball down. On the right side, it goes to Ramsey. Ramsey back to Landrum. Landrum back to Ramsey again. They'll let him shoot from out there. Now bounce pass in the middle, and driving is Chad Morgan. Chad Morgan puts the ball up. He hit the bottom of the backboard. It's tipped out of bounds by the Indians. Tipped out of bounds. Joe Fletcher, a clean strip right out of his hands as he went up to the backboard. It goes out of bounds. Vinita will get it back under their own bucket, but a beautiful strip by Fletcher. Landrum with the inbound play now for the Hornets. It goes way out, now goes to Ramsey. Ramsey is a three-point shooter, and he's out here. He puts one up, he launches it, it's up, it's good! Another three-pointer! Holy cow, he hits those things from way out near the midcourt line. 46-45 with 2:50 to go. Here comes Meek across the midcourt line now. It's a 1-point lead now for the Indians. Indians with the basketball. Goes to Dusty Eubanks. Dusty Eubanks with the basketball. And cross out pass into Brashears, and Brashears is going to be fouled. Brashears is going to be fouled by number 40, London Marshall. That'll be his fourth personal. 46-45. They'll send... Nope, they won't send anybody to the line. They'll inbound the basketball. It's only 5 team fouls. Only 5 team fouls now for the visitors or the guest team, which is going to be the Vinita Hornets. Minor inbounds it. Goes into Brashears. And out the top of the circle, Fletcher. Now pass back on the left side to Minor again. Here's Brashear on the basket. Turnaround shot. Up bounces, falls through. It's a 3-point lead now. 2:25 to go in the game. 48-45. Indians on top now. They're in their 1-2-2 zone defense. Or the 2-1-2 zone defense. Brashear around the right side now. This is Ramsey. Ramsey back to Landrum. Landrum takes it in the left side now to Smith. Smith in the middle. Turnaround shot by Marshall is up. It's still good. And the rebound pulled off by Eubanks. He's fouled from behind by Morgan. No, they're not going to call a foul. They're going to call a jump ball, which will go to the Stilwell Indians and change the possession. Either way, but it looks like Morgan came down the back of Dusty Eubanks, but that's not the case. But the Indians have the basketball now with 2:02 to go in the game. This is Dusty Eubanks right in front of us now. Goes around. He's going to be fouled by Zach Smith as he comes across the midcourt line. Zach Smith is getting up against the body. And at 16 fouls, so we'll inbound the basketball. And next time we'll be shooting free throws. And right now, the Indians are going to take a timeout, I believe. No, they're going to shoot free throws. That's going to be the team foul number 6. And so going to the free throw line. So they shouldn't be going to the line. Yeah, 6 team foul. And let's see, 16th foul. Now the bench gets to the buzzer. It's going to be an inbound play on this side. Indians will have to inbound the basketball on the near side. Dusty Eubanks will inbound it. And with a minute 52 to go in the game, they set up the inbounds play now, and everybody scrambles every which way. And here's the inbounds play. It goes right in the middle. It's stolen away by Marshall. Marshall, long pass down court to Ramsey. Ramsey drives. His shot is blocked, and a foul is going to be called on one of the Indians. Jordan Meek slammed into the body as he went up for the basketball. And they're calling a little push-off, so it's going to be against Jordan Meek. It'll be his third personal. Oh, they're going to call it on Dusty Eubanks. Yeah, Eubanks was the one that really rejected the shot. Now, didn't look like it. Yeah, Meek was down there also, but the foul is going to be called on Eubanks. So going the line will be Ty Ramsey. He'll have a couple of shots now. He'll shoot 2 with a minute 47 to go. First shot's up, and it bounces. It's falls through. Oh, that bounced about 7 times. Will probably fell through. 48 to 46 now. He'll have one more. A minute 47 to go in the game. Second shot by Ramsey on the free throw line. 20 for Ramsey so far. 3 for 3 from the line. And this one is no good. The rebound pulled off by the Hornets. On the basket now. Whoa, we've got a foul called on Meek. This foul's going to go against number 25, Jordan Meek. And it'll be Meek's third personal foul. Minute 45 left on the clock, 48-46, and they'll put number 40, London Marshall, at the line. He can tie the game up now. He has a one-on-one situation now. It's 48 to 46, a minute 45 to go, and Marshall will have a one-on-one. If he gets the first one, he can tie it up with the second one. Here's the first shot up, and it's no good, and the rebound pulled off by who? The Hornets have the rebound. Zach Smith out there goes to Landrum, and they still have the basketball. On the right side now goes to Ramsey. The 48-46 ball game now. They're going to work it around now, try to get the easy shot on the right side now. It's Ramsey. Now back out to Landrum. Landrum into Morgan. Morgan takes it in the baseline. Now here's a jump shot in the corner. The game is tied as London Marshall scores in the corner with a minute 19 to go in the game. Here come the Indians across the midcourt line. And on the right side it goes to Minor. Minor, 3-point tip. The outside is still good. And the rebound pulled off. There's Shears. Turnaround shot. It's still good. And the rebound pulled off. Finally by Landrum. And Landrum brings it down now for the Hornets with 1 minute to go in the game. It's Landrum with the basketball. The game is tied. On the right side now goes to Ramsey. Ramsey with the ball. Bounce pass back out now to Landrum. Landrum still dribbles the ball around. Being guarded very closely now. 49 seconds to go. Clock still ticking down. Here's the man Ramsey. He has the ball taken away. And he fouled. He fouled Joe Fletcher. He fouled Joe Fletcher. Joe Fletcher took the ball away from him. And Ramsey fouled him. What a clean strip by Joe Fletcher, and Ramsey slapped back at the basketball and fouled him. Holy cow. It's a 48-48 game, and we will shoot free throws. Joe Fletcher will go to the line. He'll be shooting 1-1. He needs to hit at least one of them. 45 seconds to go. 48-48 is the score. Here's the first shot down right now. Somebody wants to ice him a little bit, and I think, no, the Indians are going to, no, the Indians is, the timeout's going to be taken by Vinita. So Vinita takes a timeout right now with 45 seconds to go in the game. We'll do the same. And we'll be back with more basketball action on KTFX 102.1.
When you're on the go before a ball game and want to satisfy your monster hunger, stop in to Subway of Stilwell.
We're back at Southern Nazarene University in Bethany, Oklahoma. Larry Arnell along with Luke Kelly. The situation is this. There's 45 seconds to go in the ball game. The Stilwell cheering section's right behind us. Joe Fletcher will go the line. He'll be shooting 1-on-1. Chance to give the Stilwell Indians a lead with 45 seconds to go. It ain't over. The fat lady hasn't even entered the building yet. Here's the first shot up, and it's no good. And the rebound pulled off by the Hornets. The Hornets have the basketball now with 41 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. Clock ticking down. It's Landrum. Landrum across the midcourt line. Landrum dribbles the ball around and still has the ball. Still has the ball on the left side now. Goes to Zach Smith. Smith with the basketball. Dribbles the ball around. Double team now. Now foul goes back to Landrum again. Landrum on the right side. Landrum takes in the middle. Now pass on the left side now. Goes to Morgan. Morgan tries to drive the baseline. Take it away on a jump ball now. It's going to be called, but the possession arrow is going to go to Vinita. But Fletcher again took the ball away from him, but they call it jump ball. Here's the inbound play now for the Vinita Hornets now with 19 seconds to go in the game.
And now Coach Larry Collison wants to take a timeout and kind of shut them down. We'll keep it right here. 19.5 seconds on the board. Here's the situation. Bonita's got control of the basketball on the inbound play. They're going to try and do probably what they did before, do a quick little shot.
Well, I think they'll work it down the last shot. And then if they don't get the shot, they go into overtime. This way, if they miss the shot with too much time left, Indians can bring the ball down and possibly score. So they'll play for the final shot and hope it goes through. If it doesn't, we'll play overtime.
Okay.
That's what I think. But what do I know? I'm not a coach.
True.
Okay, 19 seconds to go in the game. It's a 48 game. The Indians have led most of the basketball game and have been tied up several times here in this fourth quarter.
I think what's going to happen here is you're going to see the Indians foul on the inbound play and probably shoot for the final three-point shot themselves.
All right, we'll see. All right, we are in semifinal action of the State 4A basketball playoffs, and this is where it gets. It's where you separate the men from the boys, Lou.
Yep, this is it.
They're going to have to play hard on number 4, Ty Ramsey, and number 5, Jermaine Landrum, and keep them from getting that NBA big three-pointer. And I know they're going to go to Ramsey for it. Okay, the inbound play now is Landrum. Landrum will inbound the basketball. They'll play for a good shot, or they'll play for the final shot. Here's the inbound play with 19 seconds to go. It goes into Morgan on the left side. Morgan back to Landrum. Landrum at the top of the circle. Dribbles out to the top of the circle. 14 seconds to go. They'll run the play now. And they'll try to get the last shot to go in. And here is Landrum. Landrum drives around the right side. Stops, puts the shot up. It bounces it so good. With 4 seconds to go. The Indians bring the basketball down. Shoot one at the buzzer. It says it's tipped away. We'll have overtime. We'll have overtime. And number 22, Dusty Eubanks, slams from behind, and he goes to the floor on that shot. But we'll have an overtime period coming up here in just a moment. 48-48 after 4 periods of play.
What, it doesn't get any better than this, I'll guarantee you right now.
People at Stilwell on the edge of the seats, as they are in all of Green Country at KTFX Radio. More coming up on 102.1. A 6'7" senior, and here we go. We want possession on the tip. Here it is. Up, and it's controlled by the Hornets in the backcourt. They'll jump again. They'll jump again. The ball went up and came back down without being touched.
No, Rodney Marshall was the last one to tip it, but he got it on the way down. It's up and it's controlled this time by the Indians. Indians have the basketball. Mink in the backcourt takes it in the forecourt. Mink with the basketball. Around the left side goes to Fletcher. Fletcher with the ball. Still has it. Out to Mink now. Mink at the top of the circle. Mink with the ball, being guarded very closely by Landrum. On the right side goes to Minor. Minor with the ball, takes it to the free throw line. Around the left side now, goes to the corner. Now goes to Brashear. Brashear, turnaround shot from the corner. Is up, it's good. No, that's Eubanks. Eubanks with a turnaround jumper from the corner. It's good. Now, a 50-48 ball game now. Going in by 2 points on the turnaround jumper from the baseline by Dusty Brashear. Or Dusty Eubanks. And here we go. Here the Hornets have the basketball down. Zach Smith, top of the circle, now to Landrum. Now back to Zach Smith on the left side. Zach Smith has the basketball. Back out to Landrum. Landrum dribbles around the right side. Now gives off to Ramsey. Ramsey being guarded by Mink, so he doesn't shoot that three-pointer. Now here's Landrum taking it in the baseline. Now on the left side to Zach Smith. Zach Smith gives off to Marshall. Jump shot from the corner. Still good. And rebound pulled off by the Indians, by the Hornets, I believe, and a foul's going to be called on Fletcher. Let's see. Nope, it's going to be called on Eubanks.
Dusty Eubanks will be his 4th personal. 2:55 now to go in the game. A 2-point lead, 50-48 for the Stilwell Indians.
Chad Morgan, the 6'5" junior at the line now for the Vinita Hornets, has a chance to tie the game up now, shooting 1-on-1. The first shot's up, and this is, whoa, hold on a second.
That's good.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, they call it. Looked like somebody was in there too soon, but they didn't call that. It's a 50-49 game now. He'll have one more. Here's the second shot. This was up, and this was good also. The game is tied now at 50 points all. Here come the Stilwell Indians across the midcourt line. 2:50 to go in the overtime. Mink, and being shoved from behind. Eubanks gets shoved behind. The foul's going to be called, I believe, on number 25, Zach Smith.
And you're correct. Number 25, Zach Smith, fouled him
shoving Eubanks
from behind, and this is away from the basketball, but it's going to put Eubanks at the line.
And he'll be shooting 1-on-1. We're still in a 1-on-1 situation, so he's got to get the first one and get the second one. It'll give the Indians a 2-point lead now. It's a 50-50 ball game. Here's Brashear. The shot is up. It's so good. And the rebound pulled off by the Hornets, and the Hornets bring the basketball down. Morgan pulled off a rebound, gives off to Landrum. Landrum across the midcourt line on the left side down to Zach Smith. Smith with the basketball. Bounce pass in the corner. It goes to Ty Ramsey. 3-point attempt is no good. Landrum with the rebound now. The Hornets still have the basketball. 2.5 minutes to go to overtime. 2:28 to go. It's Zach Smith. Zach Smith bounces back out. Here's a steal by the Hornets, or by the Indians. There's Joe Fletcher driving, drags up. He scores. Joe Fletcher on the clean steal and drive, and scores. 52-50 now. 2:14 to go. Here come the Hornets down now. Hornets on the right side now goes to Zach Smith. Zach Smith bounces it back to Landrum. Landrum being guarded by Fletcher. On the right side now goes to Zach Smith. Here's a steal by Mink. Mink pushes the other way. He drives all the way, lays it up, and scores. Mink drove and scored on a clean steal. A 4-point lead now for the Indians. And the Vinita Hornets will take a timeout.
I don't blame them. Now what said, we'll do the same. 1:51 left on the clock in the overtime period. The score 54-50. The Indians on top. We're back in 30 seconds on Unforgettable KTFX 102.1.
Your friends at Ozark Electric.
Sit down and lay it up. It's 54 to 50 with just about, just under 2 minutes on the board.
Okay, 54-50 is the score, and we're in a 4-minute overtime, and not that much time left. They have one of these clocks that ticks down the time left in the timeout. But we'll know in a couple of seconds here how much time exactly left in the ball game.
They keep a clock on during the timeouts. It's got 3 seconds left, and when it goes off, when it comes back, 1:51 is the time left in the game.
Under 2 minutes, and when the time is called back in, the Hornets will have the ball in the backcourt area, and they'll bring the basketball down, and the Indians lead by 4 points now, 54-50. Everybody on their feet in this stadium, almost everybody on their feet, especially in these lower echelon seats.
Coach Larry Callison telling the guys, do not foul, even if they get a three-pointer.
Okay, it's Ramsey. Ramsey back to Landrum now. Landrum back to Ramsey again. And they put the mink on him. Don't let him shoot those three-pointers. Around the left side now goes to Zach Smith. Zach Smith with the ball, takes it in the middle, and passes off to Ramsey. Ramsey back out now to Landrum. Landrum takes in the middle, bounce pass on the left side to Marshall. Marshall puts it up on no good. Landrum with the rebound, puts the shot up off the glass, no good. And finally the rebound pulled off. Once again by Morgan. He is blocked. The shot was blocked by Mink, but a foul's been called on Mink, I believe.
Let's see, this might be on Curtis Brashear, and it is. It is on 21. His 4th personal foul. So going to the line will be number 12, Chad Morgan. And it's 54-50. The best he could do is put 2 in here.
Okay, he's a minute 22 to go in the basketball game. Here's the first shot up, and it bounces. No good! And the best he can do now is get within 3 points. A 54-50 ball game now. A minute 22 to go. Chad Morgan at the line. He'll have one more now, so we're shooting the 2-shot situation. It's no good! And the rebound pulled off by Dusty Eubanks. Eubanks gives off to Mink, and Mink will bring it down across the midcourt line. Listen to this, the fans behind us. Mink brings it across the midcourt line, being guarded by Landrum. Landrum. Now pass over the right side to Dusty Eubanks. Now back into Minor. Minor will try to make the penetration and dribble the basketball around, goes down the middle. He's going to be fouled by number 12. I think it's going to be on Morgan.
You're right. Chad Morgan guilty of his only 2nd personal foul in the game.
A minute 3 to go in the game. A 54-50 game. And the Stilwell Indians are leading by 4 points. At the line will be Minor, Roger Minor, the 6'2" junior at the line, and he'll be shooting 1-on-1. Not a 2-shot situation yet. The next foul it will be. The 1-on-1 situation now for Minor. It's a 4-point lead now for the Stilwell Indians with 1:03 to go in the game.
Minor at the line, number 13. He's got 10 points in the night. Has not been to the line yet.
That first one would look really good. It's up, and it is good! Minor got the first one out. It's a 55-50 game now. 1:03 to go.
A second one will have one more. Steal it. Almost steal it.
At least 2 possessions on the game. The 3-point play. Here's the shots up, and it's also good. Minor gets both up now. It's a 56-50 lead. A 3-possession game. Here goes Ramsey. Ramsey on the right side. Puts up a 3-pointer. This time he's short off 3. He has his own rebound, though. And he passes the ball back out to Landrum. Landrum with a long 3-pointer. It's still good. We got a foul going on in the middle. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Chad Smith.
Jack Smith pushed away again on number 22, Dusty Eubanks, and knocked him down underneath the bucket while they were going for the shot, so they'll come down the other way, and Eubanks will shoot.
He'll shoot 2 shots. Dusty Eubanks will have 2 shots with 48 seconds to go in the game. The Stilwell Indians have at least a 2-possession lead now.
4th personal foul on Jack Smith now, and all 4 of them been pushing off underneath on Dusty Eubanks.
That's not the important point right now unless we have one up in the tie ball game. And listen to these crowds.
Minor's going to shoot the shots here.
Minor puts the first shot up. He missed the shot. He needs to hit this one. Dusty Eubanks come out, slaps him on the head, says, okay, we'll get this one. 56-50 ball game now. 48 seconds to go. Almost 49 seconds to go.
Apparently he was on the back of Minor. Minor's second shot.
Good. He got it. That makes it a 3-possession ball game for sure. 57-50 now. 45 seconds to go. Here come the Hornets across the midcourt line. It's Landrum. Dribbles around the right side. Takes it all away. In the corner now it goes to Morgan. Now here's Landrum with a 3-pointer. Oh, he canned that one.
He canned that one, but a timeout is going to be called by the Vinita Hornets. They want to talk about it. The score, 57-53. Still a 4-point lead with 33 seconds. We'll keep it right here.
33 seconds to go, almost 34 seconds to go. It's a 57-53 ball game. It's a 4-point lead, and Vinita will have to foul immediately. Who are they going to foul?
Who are they going to foul immediately? It doesn't matter who they foul immediately. If they foul, let me put it this way. Roger Minor.
57-53.
Curtis Brashear steps up tonight as they try to shut down Jordan Mink, and Brashear gets 14 points so far on the night. Dusty Eubanks has got 13. Jordan Mink still gets 11.
All right. When time was called back in,
The Stilwell Indians will have the basketball in the backcourt. 33.82 seconds left in the game, and they're up by 4. And the Hornets open up in a full court press, and here's the inbound play. Goes in to Minor. Minor has the ball, goes back to Eubanks, now to Meeks. Meeks drives all the way down, has the ball tipped out of his hands, but it's tipped out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Landrum. Jermaine Landrum almost had the clean steal on that one, tipped it out of bounds, though. And here's the inbound play now for the Stilwell Indians. Dusty Eubanks will inbound it now with 27 seconds to go. It goes into Meek, and Meek has the ball tipped out of his head, out of bounds again now. And that killed another 2 seconds, so here's the inbound play again now. And Dusty Eubanks will inbound it across the way. It goes way out into the backcourt area. It's picked up by Minor. Minor brings it back. Will try to bring it back in the full court area. Gives it across now to Meek. And Meek is going to be fouled by number 5. He got on his back. Now, number 5, Landrum, was right here in front of us. He jumped on Meek's back. And now with 20 seconds to go, Meek will go the line. Meek will go the line, and he'll be shooting 2 shots.
Third personal foul on number 5, Landrum. He has 2 up there on the board, but it is his third.
20 seconds to go in the game.
Meek on the line. With 11 points already.
He got it. That will seal it right there, folks. As Meek calmly sinks the first free throw. 58 to 53, a 5-point lead, and make that a 6-point lead as he gets both free throws. 59 to 53. Listen to this crowd. And now Vinita wants to take a timeout with 20 seconds to go in the game. 59 to 53, and we ain't going nowhere. We're going to hold it right here. And listen to this crowd. They are really cheering these Indians on. Vinita Hornets now. It's inbounded from Marshall to Landrum. Landrum brings it across the midcourt line, sets up and dribbles around the right side, puts up a 3-point tip to the outside. Good. Off the glass. Whoa. Hold on, folks. 11 seconds to go now. And once again, Vinita calls timeout. And so, that can happen. Landrum got the 3-pointer. Is either he or Ramsey hitting those 3-pointers out there, and they can do it. Now, if they can get the steal and get another 3-pointer, we're in a tie ball game again.
Or they might want to foul somebody, but they've got to be careful not to foul, especially if they foul Jordan Meek, put him back at the line. It's back to a 5-point lead. They're back to square one.
And I bet he gets 2 shots at the line.
59.
It's Dusty Eubanks with the inbound play. It goes in to Meek, and he's going to be fouled immediately with now 10 seconds to go in the game. And Meek will go back to the line. The foul's by Landrum. And a smart.
Last night, Meek got 26 points in the field, 11 for 12 at the line.
He'll be shooting 2 shots. He'll only need to hit one of them to put the game out of reach.
That's right. 2 for 3 right now at the line.
59 to 56 now. He's got to hit at least 1 or 2 shots. 10 seconds to go. The first shot's up. It's good. Ball game, folks, right there. 60 to 56 now with 10 seconds to go. It looks like the Indians are going to take this one and go into the finals tomorrow afternoon. Here's the second shot. It's up, but it's good also. And that one really put the nail in the coffin. 9 seconds to go. Here comes the ball down. Shots up at the buzzer. It's no good. And it'll tip in by number 12 with 7 seconds to go. And that's it. That's the game. The Indians have won it. 61 to 58. The Indians win. The Indians are in the finals. The Indians are in the finals. The Indians will be playing tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 at OU at Lloyd Noble Center for the state championship game. Holy cow. We will have it live here on KTFX. We'll take a Subway post-game timeout and come back in 2 minutes on unforgettable KTFX 102.1.
When you're on the go before a ball.
Meek, and you had the other guys step up. And this is something I understand you've done all year. You've done this all year.
Yeah.
When they cover up somebody, then you've got the other people that can step in and take up the slack.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it was a great job. How's it feel to be in the state finals?
Well, I've been there several times, and it's always the same.
Does it get better?
I think so, especially this team, because we weren't expected to be there. My first year there, these kids haven't been there in 32 years. And, it's so great for them and the community. And so, yes, it's very special, very special.
Okay. What was the turning point in this ball game? It was tied up 58-58 there as we started into the overtime.
I think that our kids just came ready to play, and they weren't to be denied. And when we went in overtime, I saw it in their eyes. I really felt good about it because they've just come back so many times this year, and they wanted to get to the state finals. Whether we get beat 30 or 40 tomorrow, at least we're there, and that's where they want to be.
Okay. All right. Well, Coach, we want to wish you a lot of luck tomorrow. We'll be there with you 3:30 tomorrow, and you get to play, as we said in the pregame show. We talked about it in the pregame show, getting to play at the Lloyd Noble Center, the home of the Sooners.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. That's going to be great.
Coach, congratulations on a great win tonight this afternoon, and we'll be there with you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate your coverage.
All right.
head coach Larry Collison, the head coach of the Stilwell Indians, winners in overtime, 61-58. We'll be at Lloyd Noble Center tomorrow afternoon at 3:30, Lou. And if you've never broadcast a ball game from Lloyd Noble Center, you're in for a real treat.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to it. Let me get you some final stats here in the game. First 2 points I want to make to you is they did hold Jordan Mink, and the Stilwell Indians did hold number 12, Chad Morgan. He did not get 23 points tonight. He finishes off with only 9. Ty Ramsey gets 20 points on the night, 3 for 4 at the line. Jermaine Landrum, he gets 13 points from the field tonight. Chad Morgan gets 9. He's at 5 for 8 from the line. Only got 4 points from the field. Zach Smith, 1 for 2 at the line for 1. 16 points on the night for London Marshall, and he had 0 for 1 at the line. For the Stilwell Indians, Joe Fletcher with 8 points tonight, 0 for 1 at the line. 13 points tonight for Roger Miner, 3 for 4 at the line. 14 points tonight for Curtis Brashear. All of them layups, 4 fouls on him tonight. 13 for Justin Newbanks with 6 steals on the night, 0 for 3 at the line. Jordan Meek still ends up with 11 points from the field, 4 for 5 at the line for 15 on the night.
All right, and we'll try to find out and let you know as quick as we can. Now, the game coming up right now is going to feature Oklahoma City McGinnis, and they're taking on, let's see here. We got the bracket here somewhere.
Oklahoma City McGinnis will be taking on
Idabel.
And Idabel and McGinnis will go at it tonight, and the winners of this game will play the Stilwell Indians tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. That game will be live on Unforgettable KTFX 102.1 Muskogee.
Lloyd Noble Center in Norman, Oklahoma. Let's go wrap it up. Let's wrap up this broadcast. Everyone needs to get out of here.
All right, for Larry Arnell and, of course, Jerry Eccles back at the studio doing the engineering for us tonight. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon. We got to get off of here because there's other radio stations trying to get in. So we're going to send it back to the studios to more country music on Unforgettable KTFX 102.1. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon.